And if you're just joining us thinking, what are these fabulous hats on their head? Of course, the Old Town Hat Shop is with us today, and we're going to be talking about the Kentucky Derby.
Yes, coming up in just a few minutes.
So exciting. Well, hats aren't the only thing people like to wear. Listen to this. A father of 6 has invented smart PJs.
Yes.
Take a look at this. It's so cute. Each of the dot patterns on the jammies trigger a story or animal lesson so that when the child scans it with a smartphone or tablet, they're actually learning something.
Right. So the Idaho dad, the guy that invented this, Juan Murdoch, says he was inspired because he could barely read a bedtime story to 2 kids, let alone keep the attention of 6. So he came up with this idea. The pajamas are $25 and the apps are free. Each app has different entries that coincide with the different dot patterns. So
I know, this is such a unique idea. I love this. And you know, one app gives brief readings of fairy tales and nursery rhymes, and then the other has different lessons about animals. So when children select, when they select which one they see, like which image they want or which animal, they hear the narration. And Juan actually says that he hopes to have 6 apps out by Christmas. So that'll be good, a really good gift. And that'll include songs and games. And for more information, you can just visit smartpjs.com. So
$25 for PJs. I mean, that's really not that bad considering the technology and the PJs.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like getting books, audio player, and PJs in one thing.
Yep.
Totally worth it.
And entertainment for your child.
Definitely.
Before bedtime.
For them to drift off, yeah.
All right, well, if you're a frequent flyer, you can find love at the airport thanks to a new website called meetatheairport.com. Once you register, you can start connecting with other passengers as you wait for your flight. How about that?
Wow, there's really hope for me after all. Last week we told you that Virgin America has launched a new flirting service where passengers can connect with each other by sending over a drink or a snack or message through the digital entertainment system. So that was where it all began, and you know, now it's like the talk of the town. Everybody's saying, I want to go on Virgin Airlines. Maybe I'll actually meet somebody.
Yeah, I was just talking with a friend of mine over the weekend who said that he just met the most fabulous young lady sitting next to him.
Seriously?
But then, like, right when things were getting going, it was time to, like, deboard. He was like, we got emails exchanged, and that was it. Who knows what will happen? But,
you never know.
You know, yeah, hey, maybe try getting in touch with this love connection.
I think it's a great idea. I really do. I mean, people are traveling all the time, and you know, especially I think for people who are big travelers and they're on the go a lot, it's very hard to meet people, and when you're not grounded for a long period of time and you travel a lot. But it's almost like that movie with George Clooney. You know, maybe meet somebody who's in the air just as often as you are.
That's right, because if you live on opposite sides of the country, that might be the only time you get to hang out.
Exactly, exactly. Well, turning gears for a moment, nearly 1,500 women are diagnosed with breast cancer each year in New Mexico, and this morning, finding a cure for breast cancer is thousands of steps closer thanks to New Mexicans.
Yesterday was the American Cancer Society's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. All proceeds go to the Cancer Society, giving women the resources they need to fight breast cancer and find a cure. KRQE News 13 anchors Dean Staley and Jessica Gadate both emceed the walk, and they were both there. So it was beautiful weather for it, great turnout.
Oh, you couldn't have had better weather.
No, not at all. And you know, I don't know. I'm just so excited to see the turnout there. They always have such a good turnout, and they did again this year.
Yes, and when they were here the other day, they said, you know, every year they look forward to this because it really brings out the community, and in some way or another, so many of us are touched by that really unfair disease. So it's a good way to keep walking for a cure, and that's what we pray for every day.
Right. Well, you can go get a 50-cent hot dog tonight at tonight's Isotopes game. It's the first 50-cent hot dog night of the season. It's going to be a fun one.
I love hot dogs. The Dopes play the Memphis Redbirds, and the first pitch is at 6:35. And for ticket information, you can visit our website at Casa.com. What's happening at pitch as far as weather? Not too windy, right?
Oh, no. It's going to be perfect weather. In fact, nice and warm. You could probably skip the jackets altogether. I mean, even this evening, not too bad. So.
Let me tell you, I love hot dogs, and 50 cents make it even better.
Dog? Hey, that's a great deal.
It's a very all-American kind of a thing. All right, so this is something I'm so glad we're talking about. The secret to Walter White's last days is safe. Everybody can breathe a sigh of relief. An Albuquerque thief, as you may remember, we told you, broke into actor Bryan Cranston's car at Sandia Crest back in December. Well, police arrested Xavier McAfee for taking Cranston's iPad as well as what we think is a Breaking Bad script. Now, it was unclear if the ending would be leaked before the final episodes aired this summer.
Right, so Cranston told CNN this week his iPad also contained the files of 2 Breaking Bad scripts, but no rewrites were required because the show's production team took matters into their own hands.
They went into my stolen iPad with my permission and erased the scripts that were on it. And that's all they erased, just those two. They just erased them off, and it was like, oh, how'd they do that?
Technology these days.
Exactly.
Wow. So Kristen says a hard copy script that is still missing is not one from one of the crucial final episodes of the series. So that's pretty good news.
Thank goodness. And you know the show is coming back. I think we said August is when it begins again. So very exciting. Lots to look forward to. And fortunately, no spoilers.
All right. Good. Glad to hear that. Well, still ahead in this half hour, share your mother-daughter story and win some awesome prizes. We'll tell you how.
And the question is bigger really better? Well, the Old Town Hat Shop shows us odds on favorite Kentucky Derby hats.